Fancy flying cars, underwater cities, robots as smart as humans. Does any of this sound like science fiction to you? Well, get ready for the future because in today's video, we'll explore 10 emerging technologies shaping our future. From mind-bending AI that alters reality and 3D printers for entire buildings to a world powered by unlimited energy, we look at techs that'll change our lives forever. Generative artificial intelligence is starting to show up everywhere. These models use complicated math to spot patterns in all sorts of info. ChatGPT and other AI language models have made waves in schools and offices, changing how we work and learn. When used right, generative AI can actually help boost our productivity and creativity. But things are just getting started. This tech goes way beyond words and pictures. It's helping design new medicines tailored for illnesses, fancy building plans, engineering marvels, and more. NASA engineers are even crafting AI to imagine better space gear. The AI comes up with lightweight designs faster than humans, so we can explore more and test out crazy ideas. And these spacebots are always improving to withstand the harsh conditions out there. Pretty wild to think generative AI may soon impact every field. It's giving researchers and companies superpowers to solve big problems in new ways. As long as we're smart about how we develop and apply this evolving tech, the possibilities seem endless. Extended reality covers all sorts of immersive tech, like virtual reality or VR, augmented reality or AR, and mixed reality. It used to just be about super fun gaming experiences, but these days, XR is changing industries left and right. Companies are using it to make shopping and learning way more interesting. Try out furniture in your own living room before buying, or learn new skills through VR instead of boring tutorials. In the future, the line between real life and digital will get really blurry. XR will keep mixing the two more and more. Everything we do could have an immersive virtual element someday. Brands have to start thinking about how they'll embrace this shift, how they can make their customer and employee experiences even richer through XR, let people virtually try before they buy, or attend virtual training that feels real. You can't escape computers, can you? They're in our pockets as phones, wrapped around our wrists as smartwatches. Even our cars and home appliances have computing brains. It's crazy to think how far tech has come. Chips keep getting tinier, but way more powerful. Your average phone now packs more power than a supercomputer from a decade ago. The next leap forward could be quantum computers. These technologies make today's tech look ancient. Quantum machines are so fast that they'll be able to crunch numbers and solve problems regular PCs can't even dream of tackling. With processing prowess growing exponentially, we expect quantum computers to get even more intertwined in our day-to-day lives. They'll disappear into the background of more and more gadgets. Who knows? Even your toaster could have teraflops of computing muscle in another 10 years. These days, 3D printers can use all kinds of crazy materials. Plastic, metal, powder, and even chocolate. Entire homes are getting printed now. This tech has the potential to revolutionize manufacturing as we know it. 3D printing lets you build stuff that would be nearly impossible in other ways. It streamlines production and lets you customize products down to each unique item, all while reducing waste and costs. The future of 3D printing looks super exciting. Imagine what else we'll be able to print, maybe whole buildings one day. But there are still things to figure out, like developing new materials and speeding up the process. You've heard of the Internet of Things, or IoT, powering all sorts of connected gear like smart TVs, watches, thermostats, and more. IoT basically means more and more of our devices are getting intelligent brains that let them gather and share data. As crazy as it sounds, everything might be hooked up pretty soon. Not just the products themselves, but entire buildings and cities. Factories and offices of the future will be jam-packed with sensors that monitor everything and make adjustments on the fly. Entire smart cities will emerge too. Infrastructure will be able to respond dynamically to traffic, energy use, weather, and more. All thanks to IoT connectivity woven throughout our environments. It's an exciting vision, but also a big change. Businesses need to start strategizing how they'll thrive in this always-on, data-driven world. How can you leverage info from a smart supply chain for better output, or engage customers through their smart homes and cities? Get ready, because with IoT spreading like wildfire, a hyper-connected future isn't far off. Digital trust means users feel confident doing their thing online without worrying about security. Blockchain and distributed ledgers seem like they'll play a big role here. Blockchain brings bank-level security to industries like healthcare, finance, and government through its decentralized design. No single point of failure means way less risk of data leaks. Plus, once on the blockchain, your records are practically set in digital stone. Nobody can go back and change anything. This also brings loads more transparency. People can have faith that records, transactions, you name it, stay accurate and untampered with forever. Blockchain isn't just for finance either. Its diverse uses aim to boost efficiency, oversight, and safety across sectors. As more industries test out blockchain, its potential grows larger than life. Of course, it still has room to develop further for mainstream adoption. In the meantime, partnering with startups blazing trails in this space could help businesses lay the groundwork for their own blockchain strategies. Autonomous vehicles are poised to completely change how we get around. Self-driving cars, trucks, buses, and even drones have exploded in popularity and funding over the past decade. This exciting new technology uses advanced sensors and software to transport passengers without human help. That means way less accidents from human error on the road. Autonomous vehicles can communicate and coordinate safely with each other too. Public transport is also jumping on the autonomous bandwagon with self-driving buses and trams. This makes a ton of sense for dense cities. Driverless options are efficient, affordable, and cut down on traffic jams too. Of course, there are still big challenges to solve. Figuring out what cars should do in unavoidable crashes is a tough nut to crack. Protecting people's privacy as these vehicles collect data is also important. Plus, these robotic drivers can't be vulnerable to hacking either. There are economic impacts to consider as well. Many driving jobs like long-haul trucking could disappear. Taxis and ride-hailing may transform too. Policymakers are scrambling to set rules and regulations to maximize benefits and minimize risks as autonomous tech develops. The future looks bright for now, but the road ahead remains bumpy. The fields of materials, science, and nanotech are tiny in size but huge in potential. Being able to control matter at the atomic level has already revolutionized how we live through things like microchips, phone screens, and lithium batteries. Who knows what else is coming as these sciences evolve? Researchers are experimenting with new materials to develop even better electric car batteries. This could make EVs just as affordable and convenient as gas cars. Nanoscience may also help solar panels achieve their full green energy promise. Imagine if solar power was cheap enough to generate renewable power for every roof and window. Entire cities running on the sun. Other nanotech and materials breakthroughs could truly transform how we solve big problems. Scientists are probing ways to make stronger, more durable concrete to rebuild sustainable infrastructure. New antimicrobial coatings might stop deadly infections in hospitals. The future of medicine and space exploration may also significantly benefit. Tiny nanobots may be able to cure diseases or scour planet surfaces for valuable resources. While challenges remain to fully unlock this potential, the rewards of perfecting these sciences are tremendous. Every new discovery takes us closer to an eco-friendly future, powered by ever-improving materials at the smallest scales. Nuclear fusion has long been hailed as an unlimited clean energy holy grail, but sustaining a fusion reaction took more juice than it produced. Advances in powerful magnets mean we might see a reactor make excess energy by 2035. That's huge! Another exciting renewable on the rise is green hydrogen. This happens when water molecules are split using a process called electrolysis, with no harmful byproducts. The challenge was, it required way more electricity than made sense. But things are looking up. As solar and wind farms generate excess renewable power on off-peak times, imagine using all that juice for large-scale water splitting instead of letting it go to waste. Now, green hydrogen is a feasible solution. These innovations could truly change the game. Fusion and hydrogen fuel cells emitting nothing but water vapor have the potential to power society sustainably for good. Exciting times are ahead as scientists tackle the remaining barriers between these concepts and full-scale deployment. With support, clean energy's brightest days may just be dawning. Gene editing is giving us precision tools to fix potentially bad DNA. If researchers spot genes that could endanger health, they can now theoretically alter those traits. This shows huge promise against disease for humans, livestock, and crops. Picture cures unlocking with pinpoint gene tweaks. Synthetic biology takes it up a notch too. Scientists can splice long strings of custom DNA into organisms, giving them totally new abilities. How will businesses be impacted? Gene techniques could massively disrupt how we make all kinds of stuff. Imagine lab-grown meat without the livestock, or microbes engineered to manufacture materials. The applications are limited only by imagination. As these sciences progress, entire industries may transform. Things we don't even dream of today might become reality. It's an exciting time, but it also raises ethical debates that need to be openly discussed. With care and oversight, rewriting life's code promises a healthier, more sustainable world. The opportunities for discovery have never been greater. So let us know in the comments which of these emerging technologies you're most excited about. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Also, press the bell icon for instant notifications so that you never miss a video from Factastic Trivia.